Hello and welcome to the video on breakdown due to treeing and tracking in solid dielectrics. I am Sabah Kausar Sheikh, Assistant Professor in Electrical Engineering Department of AISSMS Institute of Information Technology. This subject is of high voltage engineering and is for the final year electrical engineering graduates. Now, polymeric insulation is widely used in for many engineering applications as they are tough, light in weight and possess excellent dielectric properties. Also, they can be easily fabricated in complicated shape as required in practical use. However, their life when used in high voltage systems gets severely reduced by the degradation processes. Now, whenever a solid dielectric is subjected to electrical stresses for a long time, it fails. Normally, two kinds of visible markings are observed on the dielectric materials. They are the presence of a conducting path across the surface of the insulation and a mechanism whereby leakage current passes through the conducting path, finally leading to formation of a spark. Insulation deterioration occurs as a result of this spark. So, the spreading of spark channels during tracking in the form of the branches of a tree is what is called as treeing. Whereas, tracking is the formation of continuous conducting path across the surface of the insulation, mainly due to surface erosion under voltage application. While in use, the insulator progressively gets coated with the moisture that causes increased conduction, leading to the formation of surface tracks. So you can see in these pictures over here how the surface track is formed because of the moisture that leads to the final conducting path formation, and this is the branches that are coming out in the form of branches of a tree. That is why this phenomenon is known as treeing, whereas this phenomenon is known as tracking. Okay. Now consider a system of solid dielectric having a conducting film and two electrodes on its surface. Okay. In practice, the conducting film very often is formed due to moisture. On application of voltage, the film starts conducting, resulting in the generation of heat, and the surface starts becoming dry. The conducting film becomes separate due to drying, and so sparks are drawn, damaging the dielectric surface. With organic insulating materials such as paper and bakelite, the dielectric carbonizes at the region of the sparking, and the carbonized region act as permanent conducting channels, resulting in increased stress over the rest of the region. This is a cumulative process, and insulation failures occurs when carbonized track bridges the distance between the electrode. This phenomenon is called tracking and is common between the layers of bakelite, paper and similar dielectrics built of laminates. On the other hand, treeing occurs due to the erosion of the material at the tips of the spark. Okay, you can see these in the form of trees. Erosion results in the roughening of the surfaces and hence becomes a source of dirt and contamination. This causes increased conductivity, resulting either in the formation of conducting path bridging the electrodes or in the mechanical failure of the dielectric. Now, when a dielectric material lies between two electrodes, as you can see in this figure over here, there are two different electrodes of different shapes, and there is a dielectric material of thickness D2 which is placed here, right? And there is a gap which is known as D1 gap, right? There is a possibility for two different dielectric media, that is air which is of thickness D1 shown in the figure, and the dielectric which is of thickness D2 shown in the figure. The voltage across the two media is different, like V1 is across the air and V2 is across the dielectric, right? So the voltage V1 across the air gap is given by this formula. V1 is equal to V into D1 upon D1 plus epsilon 0 upon epsilon 1 into D2, where V is the applied voltage. since epsilon 2 is greater than epsilon 1, right? So most of the voltage appears across D1 and the air gap. Sparking will occur in the air gap, and charge accumulation takes place on the surface of the insulation. Sometimes the spark erodes the surface of the insulation, and therefore you get something like this. As the time passes, breakdown channel spreads to the insulation in an irregular tree-like fashion, leading to the formation of conducting channels. This kind of channeling is called treeing. Under AC voltage conditions, treeing can occur in a few minutes or several hours. Hence, care must be taken to see that no series air gaps or other weaker insulation gaps are formed. Usually, tracking occurs at very low voltages of the order of about 100 volts, whereas treeing requires high voltage. Also, treeing can be observed in laboratory by use of point plane electrode and a transparent cube of Perpex placed in between these electrodes, as is seen in this figure. It is caused due to air cavity and increasing stress in it. Whereas tracking can be observed keeping an organic insulating material like layers of paper between two electrodes and keeping this assembly outdoor so as to have contaminants like moisture or dust particle. It is caused due to deposition of metallic dust and industrial pollutants. Treeing can be prevented by having a clean and dry and undamaged surface and clean environment. Whereas tracking can be prevented by increasing the creepage distance and by choosing material of proper heat resistant. Also, there is a term called tracking index. The numerical value of the voltage that initiates tracking is called the tracking index and is used to qualify the surface condition of the material under test. That means tracking can be measured by means of this tracking index, whereas there is no such index for measurement of treeing. There are also various different standards like IEC 587 1984 and ASTM D 2303 1984 for measurement of tracking. So this is all the details about breakdown due to treeing and tracking. Hope you have understood it clearly. Thank you.